Today we're at Evergreen Speedway for an event called DriftCon. It's my first time going to a drift event from moving back from Japan. We're with my friend Neon Gray in his built Mustang for a pro-amateur event. He started with this build with $1,000 and he's poured over $20,000 and built it all himself using YouTube videos. What started out as a V6 Mustang is now built with a V8 from a Ford Explorer and new heads to let that engine breathe. This thing is built to Pro-Am spec with a hydraulic e-brake, a cage, and an ankle kit. Here is Pat, an experienced drifter and spotter for us today, giving us tips on our line.
Dario is doing the same thing, just walk away with you. So just stay straight, let them be there, and on the 3, 2, 1, just overpower it. Yep. I agree.
One of the great things about going to car events is seeing these cool builds, like this Miata with a 13V turbo. There's varying levels at this event. There's pro-amateur, there's people who are ex-Formula D drivers, so we have NOS, built cars, it's crazy. And be quiet for a couple minutes and let the cars do the talking. Calm before the storm. With the anticipation building, the drivers get set to do their practice laps. Neon Gray was nice enough to let us do a ride along for his practice lap. But before any runs, you gotta warm up them tires. After the adrenaline-fueled practice, we had some time to eat some lunch, some pulled pork. What's interesting is that at car events in America, there's actually beer being served, which is not common in Japan. With some Japanese importers around, it's enough to make me feel a little nostalgia and a little homesick for my time spent in Japan, having spent 8 years there. And of course, while I appreciate the events here, I didn't know how good I had it in Japan with the car culture. Still, there were some pretty cool builds and I got to see a couple of them. Of course, the main event is the drifting and there are some great tandem battles, some close ones. We did walk away with one win, but we were eliminated in our second tandem head-to-head. Although it was a wet day, it actually played out to our advantage. As you can see, some of these cars are teetering on that pro level of build. All in all, it was a great day, and if you're looking for more drift content, feel free to follow my second channel, Laidbackmarco. If you just want to see my whole life, feel free to follow the main channel, Laidbackmarco. Peace.
Mio's not letting him get away from him, though, that's for sure. Zones. We crossed the finish line for Dylan and Camille.